I'm taking this makeup off. I tried, okay? I really did. I thought it was cute. I think it still is. But I might need some more products. Right? Isn't that how you guys do it? Like, we build up. I would love to be a makeup girly. I think it's so cute. I will be at some point, maybe. I'll try again. But, I don't know. I think I prefer not to have makeup on. And just better my natural look to the point where I feel excited and comfortable about it, preferred. You know what I mean? Like, if you want to put on mascara and stuff, I don't think that's bad, or eyelashes. But, you know, when you put on lashes for one time, you gotta stick with them. It is hard to get lashes once and take them off. You don't know who you are. Oof. Hi, I'm taking my makeup off first. Hold on. I tried to wear the makeup, y'all. I tried, okay? I couldn't do it. I just don't like how makeup looks on me. I just feel so, like, I don't know, dramatic. I don't know. But I like when other people do my makeup. Some days I like wearing makeup. I mean, I haven't worn much makeup this year. Maybe like 3-4 times, but today we'll make it like 5. But I wanted to see what products I had so I can get rid of whatever I'm not using. Or I want to try to use I like the liner. The liner was pretty nice, and so was the eyebrow. But I didn't have a brush to blend it or nothing like that. So it came out looking as it did. I wasn't mad about it with limited supplies. But I'd rather just, until I know what I need, and then we can move forward. I'm talking about my makeup really quick because I'm taking it off. I know y'all drawing myself like, girl, what are you doing now? I know, I'm back at it, okay? Hi, we're back. Okay, so we are back for our lead talks. This is also a part of my schedule. I am going to chill with you guys and do this because I'm still building it out. When I say I'm building it out, it's basically me still creating the content, still producing, but it's more behind the scenes documentary style versus the finished product. But this is still product nonetheless. So I have learned to document the process because it's a docu-series at this point. And then when the product is prepared and we get to that glamorous, more like, people love it, got it, colors, brand, this, that, the third, and oh my goodness, and all the money and all the accolades and all the things, this is the process to that point. So I've learned to just produce product at every point. Thank God. It definitely keeps me sustained. So now today's topic, so this is our lead talks portion. So I'm scheduling my days out for specific parts of my days. I want to produce certain points of what I typically would do in my day. So there's a part of my day, I'm trying to breaking it down. There's a part of my day where I sit and I'm like, okay, let's research a topic, let's dive into a topic, let's continue to build up on something or learn something new. I like to challenge my mind, explore my mind, and expand in my mind because knowledge is power, but it's also like a place of refuge, so to speak. I enjoy where research takes me. I enjoy where dissecting a topic, whether it has existence of a lot of information or it's not, and it's something I got to go in the spirit for, and then like I enjoy that. So when I do my lead talks, it's going to be about a topic and we'll explore it together and wherever that takes us. But it is a part of like I would say my intellectual side. So I would expect more intellectuals to join this conversation and or spiritualists that are starting out or wanting to explore further from someone who's experienced, well versed, and also lives in reality. What up, Quatiba? Welcome. Okay, so This is our first one officially. I like, look at this, cute. Yay. So this is the beginning of the process, and I I do have to go pick up my tape. If you joined my video before this, it's my solidified series, the process of getting everything prepared. Period. And today is the end of an era for myself, and then the beginning of something new, and I'm showing you the transition of the process. Hello Christian, welcome. um so today's topic is getting things done, and I think it's so fascinating how, ooh, I saw a video yesterday that said, it's you versus you, it's you against you. And when you go set a goal and hold on, let me see. Hold on, babes. Interesante. Okay, we'll keep that there for now until. Ooh, let me try this. See if it looks like this, maybe. I forgot. Bro, oh my goodness. I just said this the other day. I was like, I don't understand how people could come in my live streams and I'm saying I'm testing something out. Now, I will get better at using my other phone and like I could have double checked it. But there were like 3 people in there. So I was like, oh, okay, well, like if they can't hear me, they would say something. But then I remember people don't want to be known that they're watching sometimes, so they don't say anything because obviously their name will pop up and then will confirm that they're watching. So then it's like they will literally just watch me in silence instead of speak up. That's how crazy this is, you guys. That's how intense. Like, thank you, Mr. Robinson, for speaking up and not being afraid to show your face and your name. Because people will watch. I was chit-chatting for 15 minutes. And you heard nothing. I had like 5 people for like 5 minutes. And no one said a word. But that's how life is. Like, this is, okay, nothing, child, I don't even know how this is going to work, but nothing can beat that illustration of that people will watch you, not saying suffer, but people will watch you in silence out of the fear of exposing themselves, even if it means like they could help you. That's literally this is perfect. We're going to flip. I always do. Alchemy is a beautiful thing, and I've learned that young too. So it's so funny it's fascinating. It's not even funny. I mean, it is funny because like, dang, all y'all was in here and nobody said nothing. Come on now. If you can't speak up online, you definitely not gonna speak up in person. How am I supposed to help you? So y'all if you're watching me, you didn't say nothing and you watch me in silence, you're probably afraid to speak up about your life. Come on, let's talk true. Let's just be real about it. And this is why I'm going to enjoy this series, because I'm going to have to put people in their place, because I just feel like there's a lost art to correction. And people are really out here just loosey-goosey, mad at how others have gotten ish done, and will watch someone. I remember the night of my awakening, and I was running through downtown just like losing my mind, but finding it at the same time, because it was the strength I needed to succeed across country. Didn't know it at the time, but when I got cross country, aka not being so easily able to just casually fly back home, that's the fear people have, right? Who do I know? Who do I talk to? It is tough out here. That's why everyone doesn't do it. It is not easy to leave what all you've known all of your life, all your connections, all of your family, all of your attributes, all of the blah, 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 blah. It's not easy to leave that into a brand new land. And it's not just a state, and now it's country, and explore it without like knowing that you will make it through the night, especially if you're like a obvious tourist. You know, people know I'm not from here. Will they dare test me? Will they dare try? I don't know. But that night that I kind of lost my mind and found it, it prepared me to be ready to be like, okay, if I ever were tested, are you ready? Clearly I am. I made it out alive. Okay, it was a lot of tears, a lot of pain, a lot of hurt, a lot of pain, a lot of hurt. Gotta dip out. We have a program today. I'm helping out. I'll check it. Thank you so much, Mr. Robinson. I appreciate you so much. Have a great, fabulous day. I didn't see your comment, Christian, and you were here, no sound. Oh my goodness, I missed it. I'm sorry. I have to get better at like this process. It's a lot. Okay, it's a lot. It's a lot. So let's finish this because it's supposed to be a 20 to 30 minute Lee Talks. So all I was saying before, the time has yet to fully step into the thing that you may be wanting to step into, that you feel that you're not sure about, etc. And I'm saying that as a, like, I don't know if you know what this is called, but in TV land, shout out to TV Land. They were my first commercial, by the way. Shout out to TV Land. Younger, the show Younger, that was my first TV appearance. Period. We need to holler at TV Land. Remember my day ones. And TBS. Two of them, TBS, ABC. Holla at me. Holla back at me. Okay, y'all know me back on y'all screen clearly. Are you an actress? Yes, I am a SAG actor, and I do have some really good credits. I was saying TV Land, and it reminding me of my first commercial, TV Land. So, yeah, good times, good times. Hilary Duff, she was really great. I got to meet her in person. It was really, really fun. That was the night I learned I can't wear synthetic wigs on camera. That's when I had to learn to invest in human wigs. Because a synthetic wig, I was happy with it. $25. I look good in it, period. You can tell me nothing. You would think it's real in real life, but on camera, them TVs, it's shiny. It looks crazy. But that was my first lesson. I remember that. Yep, my first lesson. Anyways, okay, I was a young actor in New York, not knowing what I was doing because I was in that transition point. And the whole conversation that you didn't physically hear was about getting it done. The whole topic of Lee Talks today is getting it done and not being afraid to share the process. Now, if you want to keep things personal, keep them private between you and God, work through them. But what Kai Cenat is doing is so powerful because it's literally what I do. He's big at what he does. I'm a piece of that. So I love to see when younger souls push the line for people like me to do what I do. That's what I was saying earlier. That's the power in like pushing the younger generation and like supporting them. Like I love live streaming. Are you kidding me? I'm all about live streaming. I've been live streaming for years. I'm getting better at it, but I'm also building other things as I expand in other areas because I'm also not young and I do have other responsibilities. Going back to when I was 19 and I had to make a decision for myself, do I stay here or do I, take this leap of faith and trust God through this process? Because nobody's worried about me. Nobody's asking me, are you signed up for college and do you need help with it? And how's everything going? And like the details of it. My parents were getting divorced. They were trying to figure out their own stuff, and we're caught in the crossfires of it. Luckily, I did did physically do spiritually have a praying grandmother, auntie, family, So I always felt like, well, I mean, if we go out there and fight and we fail, we have family and we can come back and figure it out. So I never felt fear in taking my steps because, well, my family was pretty solidified in their situations where I could be like, I'm staying with you for a little bit, I'm staying with you for a little bit, let me reset because I have no kid. Like, you know what I mean? Like I'm light, I'm lit. Let me go figure it out so we can figure it out because we're all here. No one's doing much outside of like what we've already done, and it's not bad, but like we need more, right? So that's when I ended up moving to Miami. I signed myself up for college. I went to a beauty school because that's all I could do with what I knew. And I was like, well, I know I'm going to do something in entertainment. So at least let me try to learn to do my makeup. Let me at least, you know what I mean? I've always stayed in my field. No matter what, I've always stayed in my field. Even when I would get a part-time job, I worked at a fitness studio because if all else fails, my body look good, okay? If all else were to fail, bitch, you look good. Like if nothing that I tried in my life worked out, even with all the efforts, and because who knows what until you know, right? I knew that I would at least take care of the body that God has given me, because what is it in the Bible? There's a scripture, a story about I don't have the three wise men, but God giving everyone their portion. He gave one gift to a person. He gave 5 gifts to another soul, and then he gave 10 gifts. And the person with 10 gifts went out and made 20 gifts, or he doubled it. And then the 5 person, he went out, he tried, he failed 3 times, but he succeeded twice. But the person who had 1 gift, he held on to the 1 gift and said, God, I just waited for you to get back because I didn't want this 1 gift to fail. And God was like, well, now I have to punish you, because the goal was not to hold on to the gift that I gave you. It was to go to see what you could do with the thing that I give to you. Some people get stuck in hoarding and they hold on to their gifts and they don't release the very thing because they're afraid to speak, to show up, to blah, 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 blah. Man, once I got over this hump, oh, you can't tell me nothing. Oh, that was this is the last straw. That's why they come so hard for it. Once black women accept their natural state visually, you can't miss us, period. Some people will try to miss us or blend us in, or oh, and when you wear wigs, is it as long as your natural hair? See, they would never have an authority or a space to speak to us like that if we just wore our natural hair. The lady the other day said to me, it was nothing like, they looked at my hair and they were like, oh, you cut your hair. And I was like, how do I explain this? I was like, no, when it rains, it gets shorter. But when it's dry, it gets bigger. Because that's as much as I can say in Espanol. They were saying it in a way like, oh, I haven't seen you in a while. Have you cut your hair? I didn't know how to explain to them. No, but when my hair gets wet, it shrinks. And then, like, I just didn't care to, keep braiding it out because it's still rainy and I just too much to do when I'm doing it. Like, I didn't feel like explaining that to them, so I just said agua chiquito. No agua grande. That's all I could give them. But it was respectful because they thought I just cut my hair, and I was like, in my mind I want to be like, no, I just haven't done it, but this is just it. This is it. Rain, sleet, snow, whatever. Now if I were to, like, wash it. I mean, I washed it 2 days ago, and it just dries like this, and I just kind of like wake it back up a little bit, but not too much because I don't feel like spending 3 hours trying to like make it big. Can I? Sure. But I think, like, if it wants to form like this, then I think I want to let it form like this. And then when I want to have a big fro or whatever, then I'll do that. But I love that, like, this is what it naturally looks like. No gel, just a nice wash set with some aloe and a little bit of oil. Keep that thing hydrated in between, you know what I mean? Looks very healthy, not too crazy. Oh. But it took a minute to get to the point where I can accept that this is the look that God naturally gave me. And I have to work through in life because people are being influenced to, like, have a whole remake of their everything because they were influenced that what God gave them wasn't enough. Going back to the gifts, God gave people gifts, and some people flipped the gift. Some people, inflated the gift. Now they're stuck with inflation. Some people kept their gifts natural as possible because at least if worse come to worse, I have sustained the very thing that God has given me, but I've put it through the mud. I've tried many things. I got bruised. I always say my tattoos are my bruises from life. Like, I've experienced so much life because I put myself through the test of trials and fires. And is God real? Because y'all tell me I got to pray to him and, heaven or hell and this, when you're younger. I was like, well, who is he and what is he doing? Oh, well, he gave you his son. Okay, cool. But, like, I'm still struggling right now while I see people doing good. Are we the bad guys, or is there something more to this? Because I'm not understanding who this God is. If they're serving the same God we're serving, why they got this and we don't? Who is who? What is what? That's how I approach Christianity as an adult. Who is this God, and why do I have to do these things, and what is the exchange rate? Oh, well, he gave you his son. Okay, cool. Well, they're serving the same Jesus too, right? And they got the same son too, right? Yeah. Oh, okay. So, like, what are they doing differently that I'm not doing for them to have that? You only have live streaming. Upload some, I don't know. Namesake. What up, Glenn? How are you? Lee, what up, what up, what up? I know I'm chatting right now. Y'all know I be chatting. Listen, you want my personal time, you have to find me in personal settings. Okay, so we're gonna wrap this up because we're at our 30-minute mark. Perfect. So the moral of the story of this entire thing, because the first 15 minutes were definitely personal. Whew. Trial and error is so difficult when you're still, like, living life, because again, I don't create content, I live my life and I create content off of that because it makes it easier in the grand scheme of things. So we're gonna reset this. Oh god, I have to do my topics again, but if you make it through this and watch it, I want to let you know that just get it done. And if it's, I don't want to do this, or I didn't think it would look like this, or right now is not the time for perfection at all. things are moving, things are being banned, things are being created, things are coming back around. Like, it's just so much moving. You just don't want to get stuck in the motion. You want to keep some kind of motion moving, whether you're crawling, whether you're leaping, whether you're crying. I don't know. Just keep the motion going for yourself, whatever's worked for you up to this point. If there's a new thing you're trying to work on, I will say this, if there's a new thing you're trying to work on, just take your time working on it and don't rush it. Because I know when evolution hits me, I'm like, oh, it's time for the next version of this, or the next level, or the next thing. I'm quick to jump. Oh, God, take me. Yes, I've been ready to get out of this. But what I've learned over time is the whole you versus you. Don't be afraid to stay in the thing that you've been in as the next blessing comes in. That's the word. I love you guys. I'll talk to you later. I might have to reshape this one because of the first 15 minutes, but thank you for joining. Thank you for hanging out. I'm going to do now some computer work and get that portion together. Today is Thursday, so it technically is a tech day. But because it's the end of the month, I have some things to close out, some things to, finish basically before the new month. I want to go ahead and get that done because I have goals galore, baby. All eyes on me, honey. And getting things done with people. Oh, I understand like a Britney Spears, because what people, it's a lot. I don't even know how to describe it. That's how much it is. Oh, I'm gonna read this and I need to see what this is. We'll read one at a time. All right, I love you guys. We'll talk to you later. But I'm happy. So, I never finished this part. But there's this piece in the acting world, producing. So I'm an actor and I'm also a producer, namesake. But from a producer perspective, but also we'll say actor, from both. But there's this, it's called like a dressing or a fitting. So a fitting, you basically go in. That's more so like a outfits check, hair check, what you'll be wearing, what you need to do for, like, if you have tattoos, cover up. So like you have a fitting, you go in for it. But set wise, as an actor and a producer, they're called run-throughs. Now, run-throughs I've done for TBS a couple of times. This show called what is this show? Misery Index. The girl from Good, what's the show called? Good, I like it. Good versus bad, or good versus evil. I don't know. Good Days? No, not Good Girls. The one with the blonde chick. It's like Heaven and Hell. It's like she thinks she ended up on a bad side, good side. I don't know. But that show. What's her name? Paula Velasquez? I don't know. But anyway, so I was not a body double for her, but I was a part of the run through. So run throughs are basically, we've already been through fitting. They're more than likely shooting that day, but before, like while actors are going through makeup and hair and all that, there's a run through that happens before. So the producers, the directors, the light technicians, the sound, all the people that are prepared, that have prepared the set, they want to do a run through of what they're preparing themselves for. Like, all right, we're gonna do a run through. We have about 20 minutes. The actors are, everyone's coming on set at 1 p.m. It's, just say 12:40. Let's do a quick run through of the first segment. So this is a run through. What you're seeing me do up to the point where I legitimize it, and legitimizing it is going to be like, the graphic is ready, the title is ready, the details and all of that. That's going to be like okay, we're officially there. But I'm bringing you along the way to that point, because I'm still building as we do. And I love the behind the scenes part. I love the behind the scenes part. Okay. I love the behind the scenes part where you get to actually see me like this, because once that's solidified, oh baby, I don't think you might see me casually in certain aspects unless we are going through a transition. Nonetheless, so this is my run through for what I'm pushing out November. which is obviously tomorrow. But like this is my run through. So this is my 20 minutes before showtime. And I love you guys for hanging out with me. I think it is about that time because I did. We're still pretty early, right? Because around this time, yeah. So like right now, um, what we did, yeah. What time? Okay, so the time will vary. I will be here for 30 minutes to 45 minutes to an hour. 20 minutes or maybe be shorter clips if I'm like on the go, but I do have my timeline set out. Again, I have segments. So this is what a run through is. It's not solidified, but it is the practice round. So how I know now not to test out my sound the way that I did and missed 15 minutes of the filming of this portion. So technically this is like it's 36 minutes I see, but 15 minutes was without sound. So it's technically only 15 minutes long. So this is my run through. I'm not stressing about it because I'm aware that it's a run through. So I know not to do that with my sound. I like this setup. I think it's very cute. I still have to go get my desk. We're not done setting up the set yet. So I'm not fully, it's like I'm filming in like 3 different perspectives, you guys. I'm filming like first person, second person, third person, child. I have a lot going on. So I'm excited about it. I love it. Thank you all for hanging out. But yeah, so this is called a run through if you ever didn't know what that was. And I did do a couple of them with TBS and they taught me this process. Shout out to the producer, one of my favorite guys. He's like, you should do hosting and you should do producing. He would be so proud of how far I've come because wow. Just like I just think about it like wow, yeah, like I remember when I first did this and I remember this and I remember at that time and they called me back and they did it again and they loved me so much that child they had me doing it in front of a live audience. Yeah. It's like my training didn't come just from casual moments. Google had me standing in front of an audience. TBS had me standing, TBS, ABC, they had me standing in front of an audience. Who else? AOL had me doing it in front of, AOL is my first GOAT. So they had me standing in front of a live audience. And it was another, I feel like there's one more company that challenged me in front of a live audience. I guess Life. Lee, I've always been the person to stand up. Excuse me, I really want to clarify. Not to be aggravating, but if I feel something that I know we all want, like if I'm working with a team and I know everybody's kind of like they're gonna wait until after to talk about it in the break room, I don't want to be a part of that. So let's just go ahead and clarify this now so we all know. So when we go back into the break room and you ask a question that was already asked out there, I don't feel like I need to be a part of that. So I would be the person. Okay, I just want to clarify before we move forward. You just said Bob, 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 Bob. So then when we move on, there's no more like Soma. No. Okay, we're holifying ourselves. Okay. Period. So yeah, that is what a run through is. All right, I love you guys. What time is it? Oh wait. I would like to go get my table, but if I go get it now, I might as well get food out too, which is not a bad thing. I can. I'm just trying to get where am I going to go for my food? Because I can go this way. Well, I have to go this way. I can pick up my laundry. I can drop off some laundry. All right, we're gonna go get my table. So that part is done. And tomorrow I won't feel like a rush to go out and do things. Or I could save it tomorrow. Do I need it today? I would like it today just so I'm speaking to myself because I'm trying to process my next steps. I can go out right now. Because my place is still not put together and it bothers me, but I also don't need to rush it, Like I want it all done now and I want it to look glamorous. I want it to already be because the new month is starting and there's no reason for it to really be looking like this outside of my table. I have the cleaning product, and I might pick up like 2 more containers while I'm over there if they're open. So I think that's what I'm gonna do, you guys. Oh, that's so cute. So pretty. I don't think I have WhatsApp on there, do I? Probably not. Oh, really? We're gonna do that? Discord. We need to get a Discord. I need to play around on Discord a bit more. Let me download it. I need to we're gonna download Discord. Oh, by the way, if you are interested in Patreon, the time now would be good to sign up, because once I close the tiers, the price goes up. So right now, end of month, beginning of the month, I keep it open. I know. I think I said I was gonna keep some open. It depends. If it gets too busy, then I close it. But my goal this month is to keep it open. I think I set them up. I might close 1 or 2 because it's a lot, but we'll see. Okay. I need to get this too. Okay, God. Let me go ahead and do this, child. So I can stop complaining. I took 2 days off from other works so that I could get this part of myself together so I'm not all over the place, because a new month starts tomorrow. Like, there's 2 months left in the year, or this calendar year particularly. 2 months. I am in awe at the fact that I've been here for almost a year. 1 year. I'm like, dang, this moved faster than New York. My first year in New York felt like 3 years in one. 3. Well, that's how fast paced it is. And that makes sense. Now that I'm processing it, I'm like, well, it's slower here because it's an island or a lagoon, but yeah, New York's first year felt like, dang, it was like bricks every day. Jesus. All right, I love you guys. I'm gonna talk to you later. I do have plans on my next moves. Follow me. Love you guys. See you later. But yeah, our lead talks will be held here, and our free content for now will be held here. If anything changes, I will update you guys, because I love you for following me and for staying connected during this process. And I will bring you all along the journey as much as I can. So when I have moments like this, expect to see me. Love you guys later.